We had no
No.
air cover when we went in. Nobody told the AC-130.
Because they changed plans last
Yeah,
minute?
yes, it was a mess.
Oh, no.
I think it was Admiral Metcalf that was in charge of it, and then General Schwarzkopf was the advisor to Admiral Metcalf.
Yeah.
You know,
So you had an AC-130 gunship in the air at night, ready to support, and
Right.
you were planning on doing your landing in the evening,
just before first light.
just before first light. And because they knew that the Marines were coming in for an amphibious landing during the day, they didn't want to alert them to that happening, so
But
they delayed you guys.
we would have been the perfect diversion for the Marines. You
100%.
know, yeah. I just don't know. It was a mess. So the medical students were not in any harm.
Sounds like
and the Rangers were given the mission to recover the medical students. That was a Ranger mission.
Oh, okay.
So
It sounds to me
that was
like
a tier 2. That was a tier 2 mission instead of a tier 1 mission.
Yeah. It sounds to me like somebody high level was.
Well, Schwarzkopf was not. He was not a special operations. He was not a fan. I'm not a fan of Schwarzkopf.
Yeah.
And he was not a fan of special operations.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously, like retrospectively looking back at that, obviously a poor choice, because like if you're using a tier 1 unit that you're inserting for some, essentially.
We had the high priority targets.
Yeah. Well, and you were trying to do some clandestine operation essentially, because you're trying to get the Cuban engineers, right? That's who you're trying to get.
No, the Grenadians that were the political party that they had incarcerated in the prison.
Okay, but there were engineers there.
Yeah, well, yes. So as we're over the water in daylight, we're monitoring Radio Grenada. We're still over the water. The American invasion of Grenada has begun. Grab your rifles and go to the beaches and meet the American on the beaches.
You're hearing this over the radio.
Over the radio.
While you're in your helicopter.
While we're in the helicopter.
Oh my God.
So as we get to the beaches, there are people lined up on the beaches. They're waving at us, as we're going in. They knew we were coming.
They knew you were coming before you even got there?
Now, I'm going to tell you this. I was told this. I've tried and tried to confirm this. I was told that somebody from the U.S. State Department, this is what I was told. I cannot validate it or anything,
Okay.
but I was told this.